Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, today I have a video talking about a brand new upcoming MMORPG, which is called Architect Land of Exile. Now, I did actually hear about this a little while ago last year, and then I kind of forgot about it because they pretty much went silent. But yeah, before we get into that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and let me know your comments down below. What do you think about this, what you can see so far? Now, a little bit of information about it is, like I said, it's called Architect Land of Exile. It's another Korean MMORPG. It is being made on Unreal Engine 5. So yeah, you're going to realize, just, from looking at it, you can see that it's looking, a lot of these Unreal Engine 5 MMORPGs I'm noticing, they are kind of looking very, very similar, but it is what it is. At least Korea are pumping out a lot of MMORPGs for us to try. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, it's just Korean trash, it's going to be heavy pay to win, yada yada, the usual stuff, right? But at the end of the day, more MMORPGs to try and play, whether they last for a little time or a long time. To me, it's all good. So I'm just excited to see if we get to play this, if it's going to be any good. If it's not any good, then we just move on, right? But anyway, the information that we've got so far, I managed to find out that there's going to be 5, as far as I know, there's going to be 5 playable classes. Combat Priest, which I guess will be a healer. There's going to be a warrior, an assassin, a mage, and a hunter. That's what we know so far. There's obviously, Unreal Engine 5, so the graphics are, looking pretty damn good, to be fair. There's dynamic environments. There's a seamless open world. And then you also have flying, swimming, and wall climbing. So again, that's pretty cool. So when they say flying, you've got you can glide. You can use a glider from the looks of it, you can see there. So yeah, pretty damn good. Now combat, it's actually an action combat MMO, which is good. I do love action combat. But I know some of you guys and girls are going to notice, you can see on the UI here, there isn't many skills. Now we can see here, I believe there's 4 or 5 skills. I don't know. It looks like there's only one weapon, so there's no weapon swapping or anything like that, which to be honest, I'm quite glad about, because lately it feels like what we're getting is just, the same old 2 weapons, weapon swap, no classes and stuff like that. So again, like we know, at least there's classes on this game. And it's just it's action combat again, which is another plus for me. But I just know it's going to put a lot of people off. They're going to say, "Oh, I want more abilities." But obviously, just remember, I don't have a lot of information. I've tried to find out as much as I can, but there doesn't seem to be that much. Considering this is due to be releasing at the end of 2025. There's no exact confirmed date, but they have obviously just literally 2 days ago now opened up a brand new official website. It is only a teaser, but to me, it's obviously showing that they're starting to ramp up the marketing. I'm assuming there's going to be a beta test very, very soon in Korea. With regards to a global release and a global launch, I couldn't find any information whether this is going to be global or if this is just going to be strictly a Korean game. I would be very surprised if there's not any, idea to launch this globally. But again, it's going to have to be another wait and see. The development team is quite new, I believe. So they're called Hybe IM. I've never heard of them, but so my assumption is they're quite new. But anyway, it is what it is. Now, we do have some information that apparently it is going to be on. This is going to put a lot of you off, but it's going to be on PC. It's built for PC, but it's also going to be on mobile as well. I don't know about autoplay, but I don't know, guys. But to be honest, as I'm sure you're aware, mobile gaming is literally, it's becoming a really mainstream thing now. Mobile games are like, they're the most played games in the world. So there's no surprise to me that this is PC and mobile. Ion 2 is obviously also PC and mobile. We know that there's a Lost Ark mobile version coming out soon. We also know Final Fantasy XIV has just recently done a mobile version as well. So guys, unfortunately, mobile gaming is not going anywhere. So we're just going to have to accept that PC cross-platform with mobile is, becoming the norm, basically, going forward. So yeah, no information about console. So it just looks like it's just going to be PC and mobile. The only other things I could find out was, like I said, it is set for the end of this year. Now, it's very hard trying to get any more info because the website, although they've just recently, released it and launched it, it has no news information on there. So I've had to do some of my own digging and research. Monetization, I don't actually know if this is going to be free to play. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's free to play just because most of these MMOs that are on PC and mobile, and obviously most of the Korean ones, are normally free to play. But again, we'll have to wait and see for 100% confirmation. But I'm going to keep my eyes on this one, just because it looks decent. Graphically looks really nice. Gameplay does look pretty good. We're just going to have to wait and see about the monetization and if we're even going to be able to play this globally. Now, I will just try and play this obviously over there on Korea. If it's not too hard for me to get an account to play this, I will definitely try my hardest to get it, just so I can obviously bring you guys some actual gameplay of my own, and I can try and give you guys and girls my honest opinion of this game if I get to play it, whether that's on launch or whether there's a closed beta or open beta that I can try and get into. I will try my best. But anyway, what are your thoughts? I want to know your opinions from the gameplay that you've been watching. What do you think? Is it like, it just looks too generic for me? There's going to be too much pay to win in your opinion? Are you happy with the UI? And what do you think about the action combat? Because to me, honestly, guys, the combat looks fluid. It looks responsive. It looks pretty fast paced. I just wish I could see the, like the skill tree, the skill book. How many skills do you have to choose from? Is it like is it combo based? Or is it just literally you press your abilities and there's nothing else to it? But yeah, we saw them riding a mount earlier as well. So we know that there's mounts as well as, gliding across the map and climbing. So yeah, overall, guys, I'm not gonna pretend and lie here and say that I'm super pumped for this. I'm just intrigued. I'm intrigued for it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. But again, hope you've enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment down below. What are your thoughts? And I'll catch you very, very soon. Have a beautiful day. Peace.